Hi everyone, Des Adams with another section on the Magic of Thinking Big book, and today's topic is a very important one. It comes early in the book, and it's called Build Confidence and Destroy Fear. And I love the way David Schwartz, and similar to Think and Grow Rich, they use very powerful words in all their titles and their descriptions of things. And in this instance, David says, most fear today is psychological. Worry, tension, embarrassment, panic all stem from mismanaged negative imagination. And when you think about all confidence is obviously acquired and developed over many years. No one is born with confidence. And fear is real and powerful, and the main way to cure this is with action. Action. So inaction strengthens fear, and action can really, tackle it head on. And the first step in building confidence is to isolate fear, pin it down, and then take appropriate action. Determine exactly what you're afraid of. Now, a lot of people would find that hard, I think, initially to try and work out, because there's so many fears coming at us from all different directions. But it's important to determine exactly what you're afraid of, because that's how you want to be able to hone in on that and destroy it. And there's about 10 steps which I've managed to pick up from the book, and also a little bit of research. Number one is only store positive thoughts in your mind. And that is so true. I mean, the power of a negative thought can, blast away many of the powerful messages that you're getting on a daily basis. Number two, when you remember, and this is an interesting one, when you remember previous moments, concentrate on the good part of the experience. How often do we have an experience like if you've had a near miss in a car, or something dramatic in your life, and you tend to focus on that because it's so dramatic and when it happened. But by concentrating on the good part of the experience, in the case of a car, the fact that you actually survived is very important to remember, and refuse to recall any negative thoughts. Number three, to think confidently, act confidently. And this is interesting. We can change our attitude by just changing our physical actions. And I think, when you see some of the world leaders, if they stride onto a podium to give a speech, they've got that sort of physical action, which an attribute of confidence about them. And particularly with actors too, of course, in many different roles. Number four is put people in proper perspective. In other words, develop an understanding attitude. If you come across people with a different mindset to you or different attitude, appreciate them and see if you can learn from it, and try and get a balanced view of the other person. Number five, practice doing. Oh, this is very important. Practice doing what your conscience tells you is right. Isn't that so true? Rely on your gut feeling. This is a great rule for success. Gee, how many people have had that experience where they've relied on their gut feeling, even though people all around them are saying, it'll never work, or something will never succeed. This number six is an interesting one. When I was at uni, it was amazing. The people who were very successful in different subjects, they all I followed this over quite a few years at uni, they all tended to sit down the front of the lecture theatre, and in the tutorials, they'd all, go to the front of the tutorial. And there's a real powerful message here that, be a front seater at meetings. Sitting up the front builds confidence. It's so funny to see people go into a room and, people rush to the back seats, rather than go up the front. So by sitting towards the front, it helps build your confidence, and also, of course, you can concentrate a lot better on the person who's speaking too. Number 8, get into the habit of walking 25% faster. I thought that was an interesting one. Get into the habit of walking 25% faster. So there's something about walking faster that creates a more confident attitude. You know, it's interesting. A lot of people, when they travel, one of the main reasons they travel is food, you know, experiencing different types of food, but also people watching. You know, you can determine so much from the way people walk about how they're feeling about themselves. Number 9, practice speaking up. Oh, this is something I certainly had to learn. Particularly when I was at secondary school, I did not tend to speak up, you know, when I had the opportunity to. And I think it's very important because it helps. Gradually over time, I developed that skill to be able to speak up when you've got an opinion to express. So this joins in with the confidence in that you learn to value your opinions by speaking up. The more you speak up, the more confident you will be speaking up the next time, and the easier it will be for you. Never worry about looking foolish. I think, you know, one of the greatest fears of life, recorded by many surveys, is the fear of public speaking. And I mean, that is so true. And mainly because, you know, people feel as though they're going to be made to look foolish in front of others. But simply by practicing it and just starting out small can really help build the confidence level. Number 10, the final one, smile big. A big smile will give you real confidence. It also will help melt away other people's resistance. Isn't that funny? You know, a smile and a point of humour can really break the ice for people, and also give them a much more confident outlook on life. Now, at the moment, we're in a 6-week lockdown in Melbourne because of the COVID, and we do go walking. My wife and I walk every day for about an hour, and we go into the park, and it's amazing now how a lot of people say good morning and smile, whereas before they would often just walk straight past you. So there's something about a smile that will bring on other smiles and encourage people to be more confident in their outlook. Well, they're what I feel that from David's book, the top 10 points that he mentions on building confidence and destroying fear. I love that word, destroy fear. So I hope you've enjoyed those, and look forward to the next video on the next section of this very, very exciting book. And thank you very much for watching, and I wish everyone a great day or a great evening wherever you are. Bye for now.